We're here in Siskiyou County, and Siskiyou County has been responsible for a lot of things, and I have to add a lot of good things. If it wasn't for Siskiyou County and people like Liz Bowen, the state of Jefferson never would have happened. She was one of the people who spearheaded this from the very beginning. This started on September the 3rd with the first vote, 2013, and here we are, a short 28, 29 months later with 21 counties on board. And I want to thank you, Liz, first of all, for all you've done for everybody in all these different issues. And I know behind the scenes, I know that you've just been amazing. So anyway, give us your take on what's going on here today, and give us your take on where you think this is going.
Oh, today is just a fun spoof. They signed an agreement. They think they're important people because they're governors and the Department of Interior Secretary, and there's a lot of hoops they have to jump through. And they have totally ignored Siskiyou County. They think they can go out around Congress. And there's environmental assessments and projects that must be done, even with the Department of Interior, and those go through Congress. And Siskiyou County has been totally left out. 3 of the 4 dams are here in Siskiyou County, and we don't want them out. We need them to be here.
Absolutely. A couple of things. One is that we've asked a couple of people and kind of gotten some different answers, and that is what exactly is the Congress's jurisdiction in this matter? What is their jurisdiction, and what action can they take immediately, if any?
Congress can't do anything immediate. We know that, but our congressman is on our side. We have 2 congressmen. Our district congressman for California, District 1, Doug Klamath, has been fabulous. He's up here quite often. He was at our Protect Our Water meeting 2 weeks ago, and he has worked hard to let other congressmen know, especially on the Natural Resources Committee, of which he sits, that these dams coming out is not a good idea, and so they have not appropriated the monies. And no matter what they say, they need money. They need millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they don't have it yet. And Congress, because there are dams in both states, Oregon and California, Congress is definitely involved.
Now, I've heard that Ted Gaines has been sort of missing in the hunt, and there has been one of the people we talked to was a little bit upset with Brian Daly's position. Do you know anything about either one of their positions?
No, I really don't, and I haven't talked to their offices. They don't come up here very often, I know that. And so I do know that they're caught kind of in the middle because people south of us are told different things about getting their water allotments. And so they're not so concerned if our dams come out, but it will affect agriculture here, and it will start to affect agriculture throughout the nation.
Not to say the sediment that'll be going down the river.
Correct.
You know, it's interesting how the people who are saying they want to protect the environment actually could end up hurting the environment for tens of years. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Oh, yes. I was at a meeting April 1st, 2010. Department of Interior, California Department of Fish and Game was there, and they were specifically asked, how long will it take to take out the dams? And Mark Stouffer, who was, I believe he was supervisor of the region for the Department of Fish and Game here in Northern California, he flat out admitted it's going to take well over 3 years. And so he was asked, well, won't that affect the coho salmon, of which are listed to the Endangered Species Act? And he said, yes. And he flat out had to admit, and he did admit, it will destroy 3 years runs of coho salmon because of the sediment will destroy the water quality and affect the gravels where the salmon lay their eggs.
It's almost like you want to say maybe we need to follow the money?
Yes, that's for darn sure.